The one thing that does jump out, like you said, about Utah State's defense is their ability to be opportunistic. Does that run counter with your offense? Do you not feel like you have an experienced offense that makes good decisions and that will help you in that cause?
Yeah, I feel like we've got an experienced quarterback who runs the show, and that can get us in good looks in the run game. For the most part, makes good decisions in the passing game. And that's the big thing is that we don't want to give them free opportunities and turn the ball over. Now, sometimes turnovers happen. Guys playing extremely hard, extra effort, and that's where they have generated a lot of their turnovers by a number of hats to the ball. Playing extremely hard, getting some pressure on the quarterback, balls a little bit late or off target. But we always have a saying, don't turn a bad play into a catastrophe. And sometimes that's just getting us in the right run. Don't try to force things. In the passing game, sometimes it's taking a sack or getting rid of the ball quickly to a check down and limiting bad plays to happen. I actually said something to some radio show I was doing today. I really believe there's so many experienced quarterbacks in this league that these games are going to come down to who takes care of the ball, and it's the experienced guys have got to play like an experienced guy, and Nick's got to do that, and on the road, and he's got to take care of the football.
Is the benefit of Nick not just the fact that he's been pretty accurate with his throws and his decisions, but what he sees defensively that keeps a bad play from happening before it can start?
There's no question. We don't want to have, that's the number one goal in our offense. It's always been in the offense is not to have wasted plays. Put yourself in a chance where you have, at least equal numbers. Most of the time you want to have an advantage, but we don't want to waste a play. Sometimes we might get whipped, we might get covered, but let's go where it gives us an advantage, and he's doing a really good job of that, of putting us in advantage. I don't even know the word, how to say that word. Putting us, how do you say
advantageous.
Advantageous. There you go.
That's a tough one.
All right.
Yeah.
Advantageous situations.
Yeah.
And he's done a great job of that. He's done a great job of getting rid of the ball quickly. We don't hold the ball very long. He sees things pre-snap. He's got a good understanding of what guys are doing. And then post-snap, if it's a little different, he knows where to go with the ball immediately. And that's helped us be efficient offensively.
While he's getting rid of the ball efficiently and quickly, have you also been happy with the distribution with all the receivers in the offense, getting guys other than Michael Gallup involved?
Yeah. And there's obviously things that you're going to script that you want to go to Michael and make sure that he gets involved in the offense. And a lot of times those are screens and some one-on-one opportunities, some checks at the line. But when you're running your offense, our offense, you've got to be able to progress and go where the coverage dictates. And he's done a great job of that. Dietrich and BC and Michael, and then the tight ends have started to come along, and then the backside of the backfield, we've done a nice job with that in a couple games, throwing it to the backs. And they were playing the coverage last week in the red zone different from what we thought. He immediately checked a route and threw it to Dawkins right now in the flat, because the route that I had called was not going to work. I was expecting something else. And we hadn't even talked about this. He changed the route. He knew he was going with the ball right now to Dawkins. It was about a 7 or 8 yard gain in the red zone, which is a huge gain in the red zone. Little things like that help us offensively.